of our country as we know it. You don't go after political opponents. That's what they do in third world countries. But Joe Biden has absolutely no problem doing that because he's owned by China. He's owned by these countries that do not value the rule of law. And these whack job, far left DAs that have been put up by Soros money have absolutely no problem defiling what it means to be an American, where we don't pursue our political enemies on BS charges, on anything that is even questionable, because the fabric of our constitutional republic is more important than our political differences. These people don't care. They'll go after Trump. They'll arrest Trump because they want to stop him from restoring our country to what it was over the last number of years. So disgraceful. We're peaceful. You guys see we're all peaceful here. We're peacefully making our voice heard. We just want to stand for the rule of law, for unity, and we want to see what happens in the next couple of years with this political election, with a clean, fair, systematic process, election integrity, nobody going after each other with the law. That's how this country should be. We've gotten away from it because these radical leftists who want to tear our country apart. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Mike, M-I-K-E-C-R-I-S-P-I. Mike Crispy. Thank you.
I guess we'll do a few questions if anyone has it before we... Yeah, so obviously there's a lot of people that are scared to come out, and we wanted to keep it a small, contained thing. We only let members, we vetted everyone one by one, so we sacrificed size for peace of mind. It ended up being more of a press conference, but we're happy with that. We're getting the message across either way, and that's what's important. I know there's going to be something tomorrow. I'm not going to be out here tomorrow. I would encourage people not to be down here. If it happens tomorrow, it could happen Wednesday. If it happens at all, we're not sure. But I think it's going to be a madhouse, and I would encourage people to probably stay home for tomorrow or whenever it does actually happen, because it probably will be a little chaotic. Well, yeah, I don't think that the best time to do it would be the very moment it's happening right here. But yeah, I think people are protesting across the country. I know there's going to be something tomorrow in New Jersey, so that's going to continue to happen. We're going to continue to encourage people to exercise their First Amendment rights and protest, and I think it's a healthy thing that both sides do.
How's the connection?
Well, we're here right now. We're here in front of you. My view personally is I probably wouldn't be down here tomorrow. So yeah, I have a disagreement with him, I guess, on that front. So if you want to come down, be my guest, come down here. But I think it's just going to be a bit of a madhouse. Again, we're saying tomorrow. I don't know if it's tomorrow. I don't know if it's Wednesday. But whenever it actually happens, it'll probably be a little bit of a zoo. So I would stay away. Any other questions?
You mentioned this investigation. There's other investigations. Part of. Do you see any credence in those?
Well, we'll have to see what comes out from those. I mean, again, we're operating on leaks. We're operating on limited information. But it's clear that they view President Donald J. Trump as a threat. They're coming after him for a reason. They're not doing the same thing to other Republican candidates. I think they're only doing this because they view him as a political threat who has political capital left, and he could actually win. But we'll see what these other investigations lead. I mean, he's been under investigation in a microscope since 2015, essentially, when he came on the political scene. So if they haven't found it yet, you know, they can keep trying. We'll see. We're looking forward to the next dossier. Anyone else? All right. Yeah.
Can I see it? Okay, we got...
As far as my understanding of it, and again, I'm basing this on limited information, it's that they are claiming that he should have been paying these settlement funds from his campaign rather than his private fund. Whatever it is, even if you base it on the fact patterns that they're presenting, it seems to be beyond the statute of limitations. But we'll have to see what they actually come forward with. I don't exactly know what it's going to be, but we'll have to see maybe this week. Anything? Gavin Wax, New York Young Republican Club. All protests should be peaceful. This club has been organizing several protests in the city. We were the first group to organize a peaceful march on Gracie against the mandates. We had 600 people there. There wasn't an incident. We organized the rally outside of the Teddy Roosevelt statue at the Museum of Natural History. I'm finishing a question. Museum of Natural History, also peaceful. We did reoccupy Wall Street, peaceful. So we've been doing this regularly in the city, and I think even for people on the left, they can appreciate that Republicans and conservatives are allowed to protest in this city without fear of retribution, which is what we're doing. So I would hope our friends on the left would appreciate this, because it makes them look better, if anything. Yes, sir. That's not us. That's the Metropolitan Republican Club. Okay. Anything else? Yes. No, I'm going to go get dumplings after this, and that's about it. Anything else?
Chinatown, great town.
President. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, okay.
I wish I actually made that clear. They were looking for something to happen, and then we ended up just talking about dumplings.
He graduated from
Thanks. Let's summarize here real quickly. We just wrapped up a press conference. I love the fact that you had a very peaceful rally here. This is what this was all about. It seems like they want it. A lot of people in the media and a lot of people left. They want to see something happen tonight. It didn't.
Yeah, I wish I actually said that. I wish I actually made that clear. They were looking for something to happen, and then we ended up just talking about.
We'll go straight ahead. We'll go.
So yeah, they were looking for something. We didn't give it to them, and I guess they're probably disappointed.
Yeah. What do you think about the guy behind us that continuously heckles? Is that just a paid activist that's out here? It seems like there's only you take him out of here. There's no one else here protesting us.
Yeah, I think that is telling. I think he was actually kind of friendly to me. We were talking before. I think he's just having a gag. I don't think he's actually really ideological. He just seems to be enjoying himself.
Yeah, so
try my breath.
That's okay. You minus him, and there's really no rebellion here,
which is good to see.
Yeah. Let's talk about the New York Young Republicans Club. I was there with the gala. You guys gave an award away, and you honored a few people. Let's talk about your organization.
We're the oldest and largest Young Republican Club in the country. We have over 1,200 dues-paying members. We go back over 100 years to the founding of the party with Abraham Lincoln, and we are very happy to continue to organize to advance conservative Republican principles in the belly of the beast here in New York City, and we've been doing a great job at it. Our gala is one of the largest Republican galas in the country, if not the largest. We're going to be at a beautiful venue this year in the city. We're going to be releasing that soon, and we expect 600-700 people to be in attendance at our black tie affair.
When people talk about New York City, they don't necessarily think that it's a lot of conservatives here, but I've met a lot of people at CPAC, and of course a lot of people in this city. Is it growing, the number of conservatives here in New York City?
I think there's a lot of disaffected liberals. I think there's a lot of people that are coming over from the other side. I think when you have one-party rule, you can only reach a political height so high before it starts to turn around. And look, you have to think about scale here. There's over 8+ million people in the city. There's 19 million people in the metro area. And even if you assume on the low end a third of them vote Republican, that's still millions of people. And it's larger than many states. So yes, are we as a percentage, not a majority, of course, but there are pockets in this city where we are in the 70s, and there are pockets where we still exist in high numbers, and I think people forget that, but it just goes to show the scale of the city and the metro area, and there are still a lot of Republicans here that want to be activated and want to have their voices be heard.
Give us all the socials for some people, our viewers right now, to follow you guys, and if they live in the state or live in the city, how can they get involved?
Absolutely. So you can check out our website, nyyrc.com, and you can find us on social at nyyrc. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything, and you can join if you live in the metropolitan area, you work or study in the city or commute here, whatever. $75 a year. We'd be happy to have you. We have great events, great socials. We just had an event about 2 weeks ago with Roger Stone in Little Italy. We had about 300 people there. He made a martini, the Nixon martini for everyone. It got a lot of press. It got a lot of great acclaim, and we're going to do a lot of fun events like that, in addition to coming out here and exercising our First Amendment rights.
Thanks for your time today. Appreciate it. Thanks, Gavin. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Let me step aside here and. All right, let's see. All right, we are live here in Lower Manhattan. We're going to toss to a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back here live with some more interviews. Perhaps I'll even talk to the screamer over there one more time as we're live here in New York. We'll be right back.
Right Side Broadcasting is known for panning the crowds, showing the packed arenas and allowing
of the narrative that is told for Trump supporters, for Republicans, and so people shy away from it. But at the same time, why shy away?
I would say it's the total opposite. We had somebody that wasn't a Trump supporter causing all type of chaos.
But that's, whether it's Trump supporter or not, people will cause chaos to try to get reactions of emotions and problems, because that's what we are now, for those 10 seconds of fame on social media and things like that. And so we just remain calm, we remain loving. He had his point of view. Obviously we don't agree with it, but we agree with the American dream.
Absolutely. What's your name?
Patrick Foley.
My name is Lou Valentino. Nice to meet you, man. What's your name, brother?
Julia, man.
What are your thoughts on? Oh, you guys just met. You guys look like you could be brothers.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm a New Yorker. I'm a Democrat follower. I respect my people. I respect the city. It's diverse. People don't understand it. People are educated here. Yes, you don't see the masses waving all kinds of flags, cursing and hating. It's about having a peaceful protest. everyone's got the right to their opinion. Everyone, just like my opinion, right? But we have to be really careful how we craft our opinions.
Absolutely.
Our opinions are based on things that we know about government, about policy, about what's the realities that are happening behind the closed doors in Congress, in the Senate, the president. It's easy to label, and we've been labeled. As New Yorkers, we're labeled in other states. But the idea is to follow what's true democracy and make an assessment.
I mean, as a Democrat, what made you come out today? That's dope that you're out here, man.
I'm very curious, brother, because this is my city, my beloved city, right? And I understand there is a law process, right? If Trump committed a crime, he should be processed, right? No one's above the law, right? If he did. I'm not saying that he did, right? There has been no words from the district attorney yet at all. But there's people riled up because obviously he's been sending information through social, and everyone's got the right to come out. But as you can see, everyone's doing it in a very civil way.
Yeah.
Unlike we've seen in other states, or like we've seen in Washington, D.C. during the riots. I came here because I'm curious. I want to see what's happening. I will never advocate for violence, ever. I want to make sure that people do understand the right points of what's going on in this country. The right platform.
So what would you say, like your first initial thought on like Trump supporters and conservatives today?
How would I see it? I think both sides have been educated in the many mistakes that they've seen, not through Trump, but through social media, through media as well, because their goal is to basically amplify noise. Right? It's all about the ratings at the end of the day. So the idea is to like really understand what are the processes, what is the right and wrongs. As a taxpayer, I want to make sure that if he broke the law, he should have his day in court.
Now let me ask you this: do you, as a Democrat, do you acknowledge all the law that's being broken from the Democrat side, like Biden, China, Hunter, all these different things?
There's a lot of things. I was just making a point with this gentleman. I don't remember his name, but there are certain things that happen in China. I don't know the information to be able to make an assessment, to be honest with you.
So why? Okay,
but if they're found guilty,
real quick, follow-up question to answer that. Why do you think you only hear about Trump and not what's going on with Joe Biden or any crimes that were committed, like an Epstein list?
Because as a New Yorker, right? As a New Yorker, first of all, Epstein was friends with Trump, right? As a New Yorker, I lived here.
He was friends with Trump?
Yeah, are you kidding me, man? I worked, trust me.
Okay.
I worked for something really powerful that really knew. I don't know what this is that you're doing. I don't know if it's your blog or whatever.
No, this is a live stream. Yeah.
But all I'm saying is this, man. At the end of the day, right? Donald Trump is from New York City. I'm from New York. I've been in this city for 45 years. I've seen his processes, brother.
Yeah.
Not just the political. I've seen the way he maneuvered his businesses. So unfortunately, he doesn't have the respect that he feels like he deserves.
Yeah.
From a national platform, he can go to Kentucky, he can go to any other state, North Carolina, Florida. He can say many things. He can talk to his loyal fan base, and they can believe anything. But as a New Yorker, you're in New York, you know that he broke a lot of laws, bro. Yeah. In his business, you know that. Taxes and all that. We know that.
I mean, as a New Yorker, I can see straight through.
Come on, man. The project in Brooklyn, bro. Oh my God, his father Bill. You know his history, man. Come on. Let's be real here, brother. It's not just about the politics.
Got it.
I don't have an agenda against him. I do have an agenda against someone who's putting political power that's going to disrupt the system in this country, that's going to divide Americans.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's about the United States of America. It's about 50 states. It's about working together in union, whether you're left, whether you're right, whether you're liberal, whether you're Democrat, doesn't matter. We have to be harmonized and build upon that dream. It's a true democracy. Democracy is building a great country. This country was built on a dream, and it's still a dream. So to disrupt it, to create chaos, it's only making us the laughing stock of the other countries.
Yeah.
And it makes us look really
I mean, look,
sad.
in my opinion, I'm not gonna debate you, right? I'm just hosting. I'm asking people questions. But I would say that from a New Yorker standpoint, we don't like disrespect, and I feel like this country is getting disrespected, especially because of the leaders of today. Leaders like weak leaders like Joe Biden, weak leaders that
remember, we were the
That's a very
side,
strong,
and he would still say,
But I
the
mean, I
side
could ask you the
of
same
people like John
thing.
Bolton. And I've met John Bolton, and I know John Bolton, and John Bolton's a very nice guy, but I wouldn't trust John Bolton to run a bar for me, let alone
weak as a person. You think he's
Well,
strong?
for the past 47 years, Joe Biden has worked the whole of Congress and the Senate.
Okay.
He's been able to build great friendships.
I'm saying though, the way that people view America, they view America as
Okay,
weak.
okay. When you say the people, which people outside of the United
Okay, let me
States?
ask you this: would an invasion have happened if Trump was president?
Invasion where?
Ukraine.
Yes, absolutely.
You think yes, absolutely?
Well, not really, because
That's a
he
crazy
would.
thought to
Okay,
have.
no. I'll tell you what. It would not would have happened. They would have invaded the Ukraine. Russia would have invaded the Ukraine.
what's your gut feeling
Donald
is
Trump
going to
would have
happen when
allowed
this
it.
all unfolds? I know that no one
Because
has
he
a
has
crystal
business
ball.
Donald Trump would have allowed it, you think so?
Okay. So if you think about it, so think about the United, like all the countries around the world. Right?
Hold on. Do you?
I don't know what you're saying.
No. But look,
all about
says-
peace,
no.
bro.
I know. It's peaceful. I know. He's a Democrat. He's
You said Donald Trump has business ties.
Maybe we can have a debate.
He's very intense, bro. Like,
I'm intense.
Why? That's one thing about Democrats. They never want to debate. They never,
no, you and I were talking, right? We're talking, right?
No.
I have a question. You said Donald Trump has business ties in Ukraine. I've never heard that before. Where do you get that?
I never said he has ties with the Ukraine. I never said that. I just said that he would have allowed an invasion because he like.
Because he has. Okay, I must have heard wrong. I watched the video after. I could have sworn you said because he has business ties in
Don't put
Ukraine.
words in my mouth.
I've seen you before in DC, but
Why are you suddenly changing your
earlier.
like you come from the hood when you clearly don't?
I'm from Flushing, Queens, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Queens. I'm Latino.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Why are you suddenly changing
Because
your tone?
because you're putting words in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So like.
So you think you're gonna like intimidate me with your tone?
I'm just saying that you're putting words in my mouth. I'm having a conversation with a gentleman.
What are you talking?
No, I'm just asking if you wanted to debate
I
him.
don't want to debate with this gentleman.
All right, cool. No, you don't have to. I was just asking.
Thank you.
I was just asking, bro. If you don't,
Appreciate it.
you don't want.
No, you
But there's no
obviously-
need to get aggressive. There's no need to, there's a little tension here. There's no need for that.
I find it to be funny when someone just suddenly switches their tone when they're talking normally, and then they think switching their tone is going to intimidate someone.
I'm not trying to intimidate you,
You may
but-
have misheard.
But your body value, your body language, brush, intensity in your eyes. See, you don't have to be loud like I am, right? But your intensity is also.
I'm a very intense person. I
There you
meant
go.
that.
See, so you know.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Did
he's a bad
anyone, did anyone
person.
ever tell you that you look like?
Ice Cube son, there you go.
No, what's his name again?
O'Shea Jackson.
Yeah, man, you're an actor, man.
Listen, bro, we're not trying to attack. I'm just saying,
No.
as a political conversation, I wouldn't mind seeing two
Trust me, I get attacked
smart
all my
individuals
shows being
debate.
left and
You
right.
know, he asked you a question, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
No,
don't
but
think...
he said he heard me say that Donald Trump had ties to Ukraine. And I know time when you can back up your video. I said that.
Okay.
You asked me whether
I asked you whether
Donald Trump would have allowed the invasion in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
And my answer was yes.
Okay.
Right? Because he seems to have favoritism over Putin, right? That's what I hear, right?
Trump for 20 minutes.
And obviously, do you know what's happening in Ukraine? You think that killing people, mass killings, children, you don't think that's a lie? People are dying every day. There's countries, the UN, the European Union, everyone is funding the Ukraine to help these people survive. We don't know what it is to be invaded. We're very lucky to live in this country.
No, but my question to you was a simple one. It was, do you think, I said, my argument was, and like I said, I'm not even here to argue, but if I had to make an argument, I said, people look at us as we're weak. I said, under Biden, it looks like we're weak. Do you think that an invasion would have happened the same way it happened with Biden? You said that Biden has been...
But you're saying people, right? But you have to. What's the
People.
demographic? What's the
Okay,
demographic?
let's go.
Because you can see
China,
the same people.
Ukraine, China,
talk about the world
Russia,
countries, right?
yeah, other
Okay,
countries
gotcha.
for sure. And I said,
Okay.
Trump absolutely, because we're talking about characters
Sure.
of people
I'll tell you
without
what.
politics.
I'll tell you what. Ready? Right now, what's the ruble worth? The ruble.
I
What
don't
the
know
ruble
what that
is,
means.
right?
What is that?
The currency, Russian
Oh,
currency.
the currency.
What's it worth right now? It's nothing. Nothing. Just, those are facts, right?
Okay.
Wait, is that
What's
a fact
it-
though? It went down, but then it went back up.
No, it's still down.
It is? Big
Yes.
time?
And then.
Are you sure?
And then.
I'll pull up
you
a
have,
chart right
and
now.
Then, and
Okay,
then you have.
pull it up, man.
And then you have, right, the dollar. What's the strongest currency in the world right now? The dollar. Over anything, right? What's China's economy right now? See, you got to see world facts. It's not about, oh, we see this country being weak. It's about what's really happening around the world. China is screwed.
For accuracy,
What's it worth?
it went back up. It's almost pre-war.
Pre-war, right? Right. They're still under sanctions, right? No one wants to work with Russia except
Disputing
Cuba.
what you just said. The ruble's back up.
It fluctuates, but it will go down. It will fluctuate. That just 2 days. Tomorrow's
No, for the last, since the war, it went down and now it's back up.
22 national, but it's still going down. Look at the line, bro. Look at the line at the bottom, right here.
I said it's almost back to where it was.
Right. It's coming. This is where it started, right? Right here, right? That's where we started. We're looking at the chart, right?
This is 2020. The war started in 2020.
Right, so somewhere it started, right here, right?
2022.
Right. Look, it's coming back down, but it's still coming down on the
It's
slope.
pre-war. It's where it was pre-war, so it's not down.
But it will go down.
I'm just
What's
saying
your name, bro?
You don't know what you're
Much
talking
respect, guys.
about.
Much respect. Much
The
respect.
fact of the matter is that it will. It's like the market.
No, but you're making claims that are not based in reality.
But
I just pulled up the chart.
they didn't go down.
I said it went back up, and you said it's still down.
You did say it was still back. It was still
Okay,
down.
so
So just
but
admit
still.
you don't know what you're talking about. That's my
You
simple
had to
point.
pull your phone.
Of course.
If I didn't know what I was talking about,
Because
but you
I
had to pull your phone.
disputed you and you denied it, so I pulled out the facts.
But I'm also cleaning out facts. You did go down, right? It did go down and it
Of
was
course
going
it
up.
went down. I said it went down. I said it went back up, though.
Okay, so but we both were right.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
Anyways.
right. Come on, man. Please.
It's love,
Come on, man.
guys.
It's not
Love,
love.
I think he's a little bit mad about the loss. I think he might have lost that one. Oh man, that is wild. All right, let's keep on moving on, guys. I'm gonna try to cover as much as I can. I don't even know what my battery's on, but I got a portable, and I hope that it's working. Because if it's not, and we're almost at 1,000 likes. Damn, guys, let's get 1,000 already, man. I would pray that we do. So like I said, not much. Look, not much going on. Just like I said, a bunch of press, a bunch of media. A lot of New York decided not to really, and I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all pretty much set up for people to come and go crazy, or they're expecting people to go crazy. It's a lot of media.
But also establishment of the Republican Party. So anybody, well, actually, I think that's why they're doing it, because I think they want to.
Who did I just pass, guys? So you want me to go back? Let me know who you want me to talk to. Take a look at the crowd and then let me know who you want me to talk to. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is my first time really talking to Trump supporters like face to face, man. So this is it's a dope experience. I really never did. I never spoke to never did. My man, good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's love, bro. It's love.
She's schooling me.
She's schooling you. How you doing? My name's Lou.
She's a pro-Trump.
She's a pro-Trump.
So
look at that. This is the most beautiful scene you'll ever see, guys. Look at this.
Trump hasn't even come up.
Trump hasn't come up. Okay. I won't cock block. I'll get out of here. All right. Cock block is a hood term, guys. If that offends you, then that's on you. All right.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
He came around. They came around. They pretty much.
Here at the courthouse today, in case he was asked to offer a rebuttal testimony to what Mr. Costello had to say, it is unclear if he actually
Who have I passed? Who do you? Hold on. Let me keep reading the comments so I can see who exactly you guys want me to talk to, because I don't see. Let me know what that person is wearing that you want me to talk to. Is there any way I can talk to y'all? What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name's Lou. My name's Lou. Nice to meet you, bro. How you guys?
Peter
Yeah. What's up, bro? How you guys feeling about today, man? How you guys feeling about this whole situation when it comes to Trump? this witch hunt that they have out for him?
Well, if you want me to be honest with you, it's a total witch hunt. And either way it goes, it's going to work in our favor because Trump's base will get stronger. And they cleared him in 2016. And she had to pay $3,000 of legal fees. Now, all of a sudden, because he's winning, there's thousands of us at rallies. Dumb Dud over there, who's my DA, decides, oh, I'm going to try to turn it into a felony. It's wrong. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, listen, if he does that, he can do it to anyone. Anyone. This is not a communist country. I'm bothered by it. It angers me in a calm way because we're not violent. But I hope the hell he doesn't do that because that's going to ruin his career. That will ruin his career. There are people in the DA's office who are in turmoil over this, whether they like Trump or not. They feel it shouldn't be done, and it shouldn't. And that's all I have to say, boo-boo.
The people appreciate you. They appreciate you. Are you with them?
Yeah, my friends.
Yeah, they get people get.
You got my back.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yo, the people want to talk to you, man.
Well, because this is Mr.
The people want to talk to
Cognito.
him. They like
This
to sit.
is Mr. Cognito to you.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man? How's everything?
Sunburn like this.
I don't know. I walked out here and like every camera ran up on me.
I would say it's nice, man. Some stuff.
Yeah, it was bright enough early today to get a sunburn.
What are your expectations for tomorrow?
I don't think anything's gonna happen tomorrow. You know, I don't think. I think it's all hype. You know, I think it's cloud chase from Bragg. I don't think anything is.
Yeah, you think it's a cloud chase so he could get more?
I think
credit, like more credibility on the left.
I think Bragg's gonna probably try to run for something bigger, and he just wants to check more. To be like, oh, I ran that. I went after Trump.
So you feel like he's like trying to run for like president eventually and stuff?
No, maybe like AG or something like that. You know.
Is there any expectations you have that you feel like going into 2024 that people should be looking out for? Like, yo, be careful with this guy, be careful with that guy going into 2024, especially as a Trump supporter. Like, what are your thoughts on DeSantis and what he said today?
Honestly, I kind of slept in today. So
I won't even bother you no more, man. What's your name again?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. All right, Donald Trump. Donald Trump Jr. Donald Trump III. Got it. He might be a fan. That's a joke, guys. It's a joke. All right. I wish I had a microphone, man. I haven't spoken to this guy yet.
All right, 10 more minutes.
There you go. Are those real $100 bills, man?
That's Alvin Bragg's money.
You get the bag.
Alvin Bragg's money. Joe Biden's money.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
Kamala Harris money.
No, China money.
Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah. Got him. I'm just playing. Got him. He's here. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I don't know my interviews. I'm good. How are you?
You don't want no interviews? Why not? Why not, bro? Why don't you want interviews?
An interview. Who you with? Yourself?
I'm by myself, dog.
All right, I respect that.
What's popping, my guy?
I respect
Let me see that. Jack that. Yeah.
Make America great again.
What's up, man? How do you feel about everything that's going on right now?
Everything is going to shit. This country is going to shit. We need to. I hope I'm allowed to curse. Sorry.
Nah, you good, bro. I already got a yellow mark. That dude screaming all over the place.
I know.
He already messed up my video.
Well, I'm really not happy with this Trump arrest.
Is there any way we can move a little back? Because too much. No, I want them to hear you. All right.
I'm unhappy with this Trump arrest. I think it's politically motivated. I think it's a waste of our tax dollars. I think we should be more focused on prosecuting violent criminals instead of this. So that's really why I'm here. This is a weaponization of the American justice system, and I'm
How old are you, bro?
20.
Much respect, bro.
Thank you.
Like, I asked somebody else. He was 15. You might even know him. I forgot his name, but how is it being a young Trump supporter in America?
It's fun. You know, I've lost a lot of friends.
There you go.
But it's worth it, because you know what? If you're not going to be friends with me over my political views, then why should I even be friends with you, you know? I mean, like, I don't care what your political views are. I have a lot of friends who are consider themselves communists, and that's fine with me. because this is America. We're supposed to be able to tell our opposing views. So that's how I feel about it. I think it's tough, but I think it's worth it. To all the young people listening, do not fake your views to keep your friends. You say what you mean. You say what you want. You tell them what you really feel, because that is being true to yourself and being true to your friends. Thank you.
Do you think there's any feds out here right now?
No feds whatsoever.
You sure?
Other than me, because I'm Federico. My last name's Federico. But I'm a Fed in name only.
Federico. Oh shit! Look at this. Is that an F Biden? Yep. All right, let me move out the way. I don't want to be in that picture. New York going crazy today.
Up yours, senile Biden. You got blood on your hands. You ain't just got blood on your hands, you got blood on your soul.
I was gonna dress up like him. You know what I mean? He stole my mask. I don't know. I love you. Can you tell him to watch my show? You can't speak. Who cares? Watch my show. Go like this.
Everybody watch the Heshy show.
I see. You can't speak.
Heshy's the best.
I love you.
I
can't kiss you. You have the mask.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
What's good?
What you out here? What you doing out here, man?
I'm just out here, bro. You know, I came over here, heard there was a thing, a rally. I came to check it out.
Okay, are you Biden or Trump 2024? Who you jacking? Who you jacking, bro? Keep it real. Homie. Keep it real.
I don't fuck with Biden.
Okay.
I don't fuck with Trump either.
Okay.
If I had to choose, Trump put money in my pocket, so I'm gonna choose Trump.
That's real, dog. I appreciate the realness.
Nah, what you doing out here? What is that?
Man, I'm just vlogging, bro. Vlogging this whole situation, you feel me?
Oh, you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube live right now. You can search me up, man. Lou Valentino. You're the first person I've told who I was. I haven't been promoting myself, man. Lou
They say
Valentino,
dead
bro.
men tell no tales. Well, dead men voted from the grave.
The election was
That's
stolen.
right.
Wake up, America.
Hey.
Wake up, wake up. If you don't wake up, you will become communist, sir.
Communists, we're going to be dead. They'll put us in a pot and cook us.
Will break you. Be responsible to your grandchildren and children. Don't sleep.
Don't
Wake up,
sleep.
wake up.
You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me?
Don't wake up, wake up.
Wake up, America.
Stay
Before you lose your country.
Before it's too late.
Fight for your country.
Never too late.
Yo, I gotta get your info so you can come on my show and debate people.
With a snake.
What's your name, bro? We like this guy. What's your name, bro? Tell him your name.
No, turn that off for a second.
Okay, I'll turn it off. I can't, bro, because got a bunch of people watching. Lou Valentino.
On YouTube?
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram. Hit me up, man. I would totally love to have you on the show.
I'm not a public debater.
You know, hey, you
Check
never
it
know.
out.
You never know, bro. I think you're good, bro.
No, I'm not saying that I'm not good or bad, but I'm just saying it's not on my bucket.
You kind of sounded like a little, you know, because we're fed hunting out here.
Yeah.
So you sounded like a fed when you said fed.
No, I just like to have frank, off the record conversation. But that's
While I'm streaming,
Lou Valentino.
Yeah, Lou Valentino. You can hit me up. We'll talk privately, all right? Much love, brother.
What's up, bro?
How are you, brother? How's everything?
The people want to know how you feeling right now, man.
I feel like the media wants to segregate everybody.
You think the media wants to segregate everybody?
I think we're getting segregated.
I think Fox wants to segregate everybody?
I think we're all getting segregated. I think this is all a trap. This is something this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. That the president is even thought of to try to get arrested. And he's even putting it on that's got to be insane. Why not Hunter Biden? That guy's online with coke, guns, pedophile, everything. But they're arresting Trump? What about Pfizer? Pfizer just pays his way out. You know what? We'll make $80 billion. We'll fine Pfizer $1 billion, and we'll tell them it's okay. But we'll go arrest Trump. Come on, guys.
You feel differently about that?
I mean, I think everybody who's committed a crime, they should be investigated.
100%.
But that goes for everybody.
100%. So, why isn't Hunter Biden being brought up for crime? He's
being investigated, right?
No. He has already committed the crime. He's posted it online, and his father said that if you get caught with a quarter size of crack, you're going to do 25 or 10 years in jail. He had 70 grams of crack with a gun and a hooker.
Anybody who committed a crime should be investigated for a crime.
I think
anybody who committed a crime
I think Hunter Biden
should be
have been the first
investigated
on the
for a
list.
crime. Well, I don't know about priority.
Is there any way you can isolate the issue? It sounds like you're like speaking for everybody and everything that's going on. Let's isolate this issue with Trump. Do you think it's fair what's happening to Donald Trump right now? If we was to isolate the issue.
Do I think it's fair? Yeah. I don't think it's for me to say whether or not it's fair. I think if there are proceedings that are ongoing as far as President Trump is concerned, then there's obviously a reason for it. I don't think that he's being targeted, and to say otherwise, I think is adopting
targeted.
Well, I think it's adopting a victim mentality to think that just because it's Trump, right, that he's receiving special adverse treatment.
You don't think he is?
No, I think he's receiving the same attention that anyone would or anyone should.
You have so much trust in this DA that you don't think he would engage in a political prosecution / persecution? Do you think he's such a upstanding guy?
I don't assume that as, a priori. I don't assume that.
What do you mean
Why
assume?
would I?
When you look at the facts, he doesn't prosecute violent crimes. That's not a serious person that's about the law, but he goes after a former president who may have paid hush money payments. That sits right with you?
It's not about whether it sits right with me, but why are you shifting the focus?
That's what I'm
DA?
saying. Let's isolate the issue.
You said it's assuming. I'm saying based on the facts, it's not an assumption. It's a very fair conclusion.
It's a very fair conclusion. What are the facts as far as you understand?
Well, the fact
Let
is
me ask you this. Do you think that
let
Trump...
me answer that question.
Do you think
let
that
me
Trump
answer your first
is
question.
being unfairly targeted?
Let me answer your first question because that's important. I think on the one hand, you have a DA that doesn't do his job. He factually doesn't prosecute certain crimes, which is against the law. And then on the other hand, you have someone that's clearly his political enemy, and he chooses to go after him based on a very attenuated legal theory about hush money payments. You don't have to be an astronaut to realize there might be some funny business going on.
So, I can't speak to whether or not what his motivations are. The motivations
But
of
you're
the DA.
a smart guy. If a tiger goes after a deer...
We're both smart guys.
Well, let me tell you, if a tiger goes after a deer, it's safe to assume the tiger wants to eat the deer, right? He's not going to give him a birthday card.
I'm not sure what this analogy has to do with anything.
You're a smart person. You look at the facts and you draw well-reasoned conclusions.
You just told me what you think the facts
Do that again? Why is he booing you, man?
He's booing me because I asked him a question before that he didn't like. That's why he's booing me.
What was that question?
I don't even remember. I've been
Basically,
all over
the whole point is, bro, and I respect your opinion. Everybody has one, and it's amazing that we all do. I was just asking, let's isolate the issue because there's no way that you, being as smart as you are, you don't think that's like why? You don't think Alvin has other motives or other goals. Oh, let me go.
Everyone has an agenda.
Cool. So you can admit that.
Everyone has an agenda. Yes. Okay. Everyone always has an agenda.
Yeah, but you can't isolate this one. Why do you have to go to everybody? Why can't you just say,
because
yo, maybe Alvin is trying to do too much.
Okay.
By going after Trump, maybe this is a bad look for
It's interesting that the focus is on the DA and the integrity of the DA and his agenda.
Okay.
And the focus, I mean, there is so much out there. And I'm not saying, like, somebody mentioned Hunter Biden before, right? Now, I'm equal opportunity. If Hunter Biden deserves to be investigated and prosecuted for a crime, then that's what should happen, right? But that applies to everyone. And to have a man that was our president that was impeached twice, never happened, right? This man has a history that is there's so much foul
from
right?
Trump. You're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of foul history behind him. Right. So
you're one of those people that believes that
they can do that. But if you were to take this, just flip the script for a second. If you were taking a conservative, somebody over here, yelling and screaming, I guarantee you they would probably would have reacted kind of negatively.
Well, I think that it's just a microcosm of the larger issues that you see in the country, where the left is just out to censor people and make sure that certain ideas don't ever reach the marketplace of ideas. And when you come to protests, when you go to if you go to a protest to let your voice be heard at a leftist or Democrat protest, they might not be as kind as we were today to the people protesting us, and we're fine with that. We want the marketplace of ideas filled with everybody's ideas, and that includes the ones that we don't agree with.
Yeah, we did a Trump flag waving march. I don't know if you want to call it a march, that would start at Trump Tower and it went all the way to Times Square. Now, what was interesting about it is it was surrounded by police, and a lot of police presence there, but they also had a lot of bad apples. A lot of people were there trying to instigate stuff, and it finally ended towards Times Square. Towards Times Square, and it did end in some violence, and so we don't want to see that happen today. But it is very interesting how the police of New York City, I will say this, there's a big presence here, and you kind of feel it. You feel safe in a way that nothing is going to happen.
Right. We look, the NYPD is our finest, and they not only did they have a massive presence here, but they actively worked with us and coordinated with us to make sure that everybody got in here safe, everybody got to protest here safely. They helped us kind of make sure that we, congregated everyone in a way that wasn't going to be intrusive to the locals here or, any passersby or anything. And look, when you work with the police and you work with your locals, you work with everybody, you can have a peaceful protest, and that's exactly what we wanted to show today that we could do right here in Manhattan, so those folks at home know that it's okay to protest. It's okay as a conservative to go out there and let your voice be heard, and don't let people's projections about the evil that they want to see stop you from doing the good that you want to do.
There you go, Vish. Thank you so much. We're going to walk around a little bit here and wrap it up here shortly. But I want to give people an idea of what a beautiful night it is here in New York City, and different opinions can all come together in a peaceful way for dialogue. Even though I will say this, the gentleman earlier that dropped the F-bomb about 100 times, he was not. I would say he's peaceful. He wasn't getting physical, but he definitely was boisterous. And by the way, I don't see him here now because most of the cameras are turned off. So now he is gone. I am in full agreement that guy was probably some type of paid actor to come out here and just scream vulgarities to everyone. Okay, I do want to walk around this way if we could. Before we wrap up our broadcast, I do want to kind of show this area. If you are in this New York City area and you plan on coming out to show your support, I'll give you an idea. I'll give you an idea of exactly what this area looks like and what to expect as we make our way down here. But like you said earlier, we've heard this time and time again. This is a relatively safe area. There's a of course the media will show this. Earlier when I came out here earlier, this is kind of Media Row here. It's a nice little area that is set up for any kind of press conferences, and of course across the street is a part of this federal courthouse, and it was earlier. They had a sizable media presence there as well for any potential news press conference. If you follow me on
demonstrated that your intent was to permanently deprive them of the ownership of that vehicle. So,
see, you have a far left DA who doesn't uphold the law, but when he does decide to uphold the law, it's the most widely hated guy on the left for an attenuated hush money payment. And that's why I bring the tiger and the deer. If everything points to one conclusion, are you really going to say, oh, it's the 1 in a million chance that the tiger is actually trying to go help the deer and give him a birthday card?
Hold on, let me pause that convo real quick. I don't think CNN is here. Are they? I don't know. It might be somewhere else. I'm also live. Is there any way you could just like hold this?
That's right. We can probably do that.
What's up, brother?
Well, I just want to thank you because we kicked off this broadcast right here on the sidewalk, and that's when the guy got behind me, started dropping F-bomb after F-bomb. You jumped in, and I'm glad you did because it got the dialogue started with this guy. And clearly, now that the cameras are mostly off, he's gone.
still westbound.
Yeah, so what you guys didn't see is that he ended up calming down, and he ended up talking to a Trump supporter, which is a young lady. So they ended up having a good civil conversation. He ended up calming down. He might have been just a little intoxicated, who knows, but he was dropping F-bombs. But that's why I love conservatives so much. You know, I've never been a conservative, but I love conservatives because they just don't care. They laughed at it all.
I actually quoted you earlier. I said, I talked to a gentleman, and he said that. I heard you say that on your streaming there. And it's true, because we let you voice your opinion. We're not going to shut you down. We may not agree with you. We're not going to shut you down.
Yeah, it's like the total opposite of what happened with Charlie Kirk at UC Davis, where they knew that he was going to come. They knew that he was going to come to. There you go. They knew that he was going to come and talk, and then they broke windows. They did everything. Today, it's just the total opposite out here. It's nothing but love and a bunch of civil people. And I feel like people like me, people like you coming out is the best thing that could happen, because we're able to tell the difference between somebody that supports Trump and somebody that's there to antagonize.
Yeah, I was at the rally in Iowa, the speech he had last week, and there was a guy that walked behind me. If you go to my Twitter, at Brian Glenn TV, you can find that. He walked behind me and he screamed, grab him by the fill in the blank, right? And you and I both know that Trump supporters don't talk like that. They would not walk in public and say that out loud in front of families and kids. And so I thought to myself, that guy isn't. He's only there to kind of stir things up a little, because you and I both know, why would you scream out a Democrat and talk about it?
Like I said, man, like especially coming into 2024, when you go to these rallies, when you do all these events, just be on the lookout, because the media, especially mainstream liberal media, they want that. That's what they wanted out here today. They wanted that guy to go scream. They want that video. They want that tape of people being rude, so that way they can label, oh, look what happened at a Trump rally. Some guy was screaming, some guy was going crazy. I don't like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Bronx, New York. I hear people going crazy all the time. I'm used to this, but that's not a Trump supporter doing that. That's just somebody that doesn't agree with us or doesn't agree with what's going on.
You got a lot of people that agree with Hakeem Jeffries. What's your pulse on him? You see a lot of supporters for him? AOC, and you got the squad. I mean, this is their territory.
You know, I live in what we call blue city, blue state. You know what I'm saying? This is just, it's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people always try to call me out because I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm a minority, so I'm already expected to be a Democrat. I'm expected to vote blue no matter who. And you know, recently we go through this journey together. You know what I'm saying? And of finding the truth, man. And I feel like I'm just a natural conservative. I'm just a conservative person. I don't like what they like, and that's cool. And I don't mind that. But the expectations that Hakeem Jeffries, AOC, and everybody in New York, all the senators, everybody that's here, they just have this expectation of minorities. Oh, hey, no, you gotta vote for us. If you don't vote for us, you ain't black. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the craziest things a president could say. I think that right there within itself is by far worse than anything Trump has ever said.
I agree. You know me. The way I look at that, I don't care what your skin color is or your gender. I just want where your mind's at, your heart's at, your principles are at. And if the guy, I'll take. You can fill in the blank. You're a leader. It doesn't matter. It's all about principles.
Brian, last words. I just want to say to anybody watching, right? If you're 26 years old, if you're a minority, whoever you are, wherever you come from, do not let people think for you. Become an independent thinker. It's the best thing you can possibly do for yourself and your family. Invest in learning. It's the best thing you can do. It's free, guys. Go on YouTube University. Go find Right Side. Go find Charlie Kirk, PragerU, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you want to do, you go do it for yourself. Not let anybody tell you how to vote just because of your skin color. It's the character of your skin, it's the character of who you are, not the skin color. Remember that.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, man, you're great, man.
I kind of messed up that last part.
We know what you meant, and we hope to see you soon.
I appreciate everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
How can people follow you, by the way?
Lou Valentino. I'm on live right now. Some of you guys probably already know who I am, but if you're new to this, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on my channel.
I love it.
Lou Valentino.
Lou Valentino. I'm gonna do that as soon as our broadcast is over. I just subscribe.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Yo, my people saw that.
It's true. When it comes to conservative voice, we have no boxes of
Let's go. We here to win, baby.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna start rap. Oh God, this guy got started again. Yo, bro, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling all right. Feeling all right.
Are you voting Trump 2024?
Why not?
You jacking him?
Like I said, man, I agree with his policies, and that's all that matters. His policy is just everything. That's all that matters, man. That's it.
All that matters.
Yeah, man. That's all that matters. If the policies is right, I'm going for it. That's all. That's all.
I appreciate you for subscribing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Oh man.
I make, I save, and I conquer the same amount of money regardless of what fucking president land foot in the White House. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all need a president for y'all to make
Anyways, guys, I want to say thank you guys. Once again, we don't know what's going to happen with Trump. We don't know what's going to happen, period. But it was fun for me to come out here and talk to you guys. I know there were some things that I said you guys didn't like, which I like to apologize to people. But you know what? F that. F that. Enjoy the show. It was fun coming out here and talking.
Don't forget.
Like I said, until anything happens, you're really going to see the support for Trump. You're going to see everything really go down to the point where there's going to be people out and, the media, once again, I think they had expectations of people going crazy, just like this guy. That's really what they came out here to see. So thank you guys for, thank you guys for your support. I truly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Like I said, this park is emptying out. There are still a few Trump supporters out here until we know what's going to happen, like I said.
Remember those days
yeah, man, that comment, looking back at it, that comment, I didn't have to say that. But at the end of the day, she lied on camera. It is what it is. I'm going to wrap up the show here. Stay live.
If it was a fuck